Ambassadors, Executive Director Fedotov, distinguished guests, friends and colleagues. Over the past few years, we've witnessed a serious spike in the scale and a change in the nature of wildlife and forest crime. In Africa, close to 25,000 elephants are being poached each year. Over 1,000 rhinos were illegally killed in South Africa last year, the most ever poached in a single year. And illegally harvested timber is being smuggled out of Madagascar at unprecedented levels. Wildlife and forest crime is one of the most lucrative criminal activities worldwide, and transnational organised criminals are deeply involved in it. These crimes are having a devastating effect on our wildlife, threatening the survival of many species, from charismatic megafauna to lesser-known plants and animals. And they are also destroying the natural resources on which many national economies and the livelihoods of rural communities depend. These consequences are hardest felt by developing countries that are the source of many illicitly traded wildlife products. And it is undermining their efforts to eradicate poverty and develop sustainable economic opportunities for their people. Yet, encouragingly, we have also seen strong statements made and bold action taken as the understanding of these impacts on people and on wildlife has grown. In 2012, the UN Conference on Sustainable Development explicitly recognised the economic, social and environmental impacts of illicit trafficking in wildlife. Last year, the UN Crime Commission adopted a draft resolution encouraging states to make illicit trafficking in wild fauna and flora involving organised crime groups a serious crime, which has since been adopted by ECOSOC. And last year also saw the UN Security Council adopt resolutions on sanctions targeting armed groups in Central Africa financed by activities such as poaching and wildlife trafficking. We have also seen significant high-level political support to combat these crimes, such as through the CITES Conference of the Parties in 2013 in Bangkok, Thailand, and several recent high-level political events, including in Botswana and the United Kingdom. There has clearly been a global awakening at all political levels and across multiple agencies as to the severity and breadth of the impacts of these devastating crimes. We know the scale and nature of the risk. We know what needs to be done. We have the political momentum, and we must get on and do it, and in quick time. And bold action is being taken across the entire enforcement chain and illegal supply chain. Source, transit and destination states are working together to bring this illicit activity to an end, such as through the implementation of the IQUIC Wildlife and Forest Crime Analytic Toolkit, which is being rolled out in 7 countries, the completion of Operation Cobra 2, a coordinated enforcement operation across 28 states, resulting in many arrests and seizures, and the training of enforcement officers in techniques not previously used in wildlife enforcement, such as controlled deliveries, anti-money laundering tools, and forensic analysis. It is only by persisting with efforts such as these and by continuing to work together to build support and investment to combat wildlife and forest crime that we can stop this wanton destruction of the world's natural and cultural heritage. I would like to recognise and sincerely thank the European Union as a sponsor of this special event, as well as our good friends and colleagues at UNODC for hosting it, and in particular, Executive Director Fedotov, whose personal commitment to these issues is an inspiration to all of us. I thank you and I wish you well for today's special event.